So I have a lot of cardboard hanging around my studio lately, and for the most part I haven't really known what I should do with it. It's kind of been taking up a bit of space, but I don't like to waste good cardboard. So I'm gonna see if I can make some art with it. And I don't mean painting on it or anything like that. I've done that in the past. I'm thinking I want to try and do something epic. I want to see if I can make like a cool sculpture using the cardboard. So other than this cardboard that I've got here and also here, I've actually got a few things in my arsenal that I've thought would be useful to use, and that includes some tape, possibly a cutting mat, we've got an X-Acto knife, some scissors, hot glue and hot glue gun, we've got a ruler, and yeah. So let's actually see if I can make something with this. I think it'll be interesting, and I'm pretty excited, so let's dive into it. So I knew I wanted this to turn out good, and I knew that I wanted it to be a castle. So my first step was actually to draw out a castle. With castles, I really love like sort of just experimenting with different shapes, cubes, cylinders, you know, cones and stuff, and sketching out some shapes that look nice until I get a good image of a castle. Now, a few parts I definitely wanted in this was the keep of the castle, which is the sort of main building, as well as a castle wall and a few towers. So now that we've got the main castle mostly sketched out, I'm going to go in and start off with the building of it. Now this is the really fun part that I have been looking forward to, so let's dive into it.
So as you can see, it's mostly just about cutting out different shapes and building boxes and cylinders and towers, kind of like how I did with the sketch, where I would get the main base shape and then I would build on top of that. And yeah, so we're using cardboard today and hot glue, and oh my god, that hot glue was amazing. It was probably the best choice that I made for this, because I was thinking maybe PVA glue or something like that, but I decided to go with hot glue because it dried really quickly and it was quite convenient to use. And I used a lot of hot glue, I swear. I went through a lot of packets and actually ran out at one point, and I bought like 3 packets just to make sure that I had enough hot glue for this. But yeah, I actually used 2 different kinds of cardboard for this. I used the main sort of cardboard, corrugated cardboard box for the main parts, and then after this I sort of went in with a sort of more thinner cardboard, which I used for main details and that kind of thing. Now, a few days after I initially started this project, because it took me quite a while actually to complete, I was finally ready to paint it. Now, I actually decided to be a little bit more experimental, you see, as I wanted a bit of texture in that paint, not just sort of patterns. I wanted real texture. So I actually decided to go with plaster that I had previously mixed with water and hardened and crumbled up. And I felt like mixing that in with the paint really helped add a lot of texture and just a little bit more interest, just to try and make it look a bit more like rock. So after this, I went in with some greys with just some sort of variations in shadows and highlight, and after this I did some details with Posca pens and paints and stuff over the top. So here is the final results, and I absolutely love this. I had so much fun. This took me quite a while to do actually, and that's part of the reason why this video is a bit late, but I just love the results and it was super fun for me to do. So a few favorite things actually. I really love the vines that I painted over the top of the castle wall, as well as the patterns on the door, and I have to say I really like the turrets and also the textures on the roofs. I think it turned out pretty good. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was super fun. Please let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.